welcome to Learning with Miss Roseberry. Today I'm going to show you what I do when I do container plants. I had a 4-pack of tomatoes and I didn't have room for them to fit in the garden because they can get pretty tall. These are Husky cherry red tomatoes. I like those because me and the girls can just eat them right off the vine, which is yummy. So the first thing, I've got a ceramic pot and I've got it half full. And I've got a plastic one. With the plastic one, I did have to remember it had one little drainage hole, but I drilled a bigger one because you don't want your roots of your plant to get soggy and the rain's going to be watering them. So first thing is I'm going to break up some sticks to put down in the bottom, and that'll help with drainage too. You can use rocks or seashells, but this just keeps a little air down in there. I was just using sticks because that's what is around in my yard. The next step, and I have some nice leaves, and I'm just going to put that down. Also, is going to help break it down, and then I don't have to use quite as much dirt. Kind of packing that down in there. There's some ants and some bugs on these, but they'll help break down the leaves. And then next year, that'll be part of the nice dirt mix that I have going on. All right, next we're gonna do our dirt mix. I have some nice dirt from my yard where the leaves have broken it down. Some of it's really black and some of it's a little more clay. And with the clay, I'm just gonna break it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna layer it. And there's some rocks, but we don't care about that. I just kind of put them to the side. That'll help with the drainage. With the clay part, I'm layering it a little bit with this peat moss to aerate it a little bit, and put some nice big clumps of this dirt. And some of this, I just throw it out. Nice. But see where this is clay? That won't make as big a difference if it's mixed in with this other, and it's got the leaves down in it, and then some of this peat moss. And then I'm also going to add in some of this organic perlite. I used to think when I saw it in plants that it was styrofoam. I wasn't really sure what it was, but I've read up about it as I've learned about gardening, and that just helps with soil aeration too. I'm going to throw out all those little green bits, put a little more dirt in here. And I can add some more as I go along if I feel like if it sinks down as I water it, if it settles. Put a few more handfuls around the edge, a little more peat moss, and just kind of work that in. Because you want your plants to be able to, it's nice and loose. That way they don't have to work as hard to get their roots settled. All right. So the peat moss is really dusty and dirty, but that's okay, it's kind of fun. So I figured out what I like most about gardening is it's like making mud pies, which my sister and I really liked when we were kids. All right, so I really love tomatoes, so I want to have at least 4 of these. This one is ready to go. Everywhere you see a little yellow flower, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I can see, and 2 more. What's 5 plus 2? 7. So that I know there's going to be at least 7 tomatoes on here soon, which is why I need to plant it. So I'm going to gently wrap my hand around his neck, squish this a little bit. These containers are recyclable, which is nice. Now they're recyclable. You can also start a new plant in there too by using the same mix of potting soil or using seeds. I'm going to loosen up the roots just a little bit. He's been growing in that container a while. And then just make a little hole in the middle with my hand. And kind of go down. Now I'm going to cover up, some people pinch off the bottom too. I'm going to pinch off that one because the leaves are turning a little yellow. And I'm going to pinch off this one. And then he'll grow a little bit. And I'm just sloping the dirt up just a little bit. I'm going to make a little moat for the water. And he is ready to go. I can't wait to have some yummy tomatoes. thank you for learning with Miss Roseberry. I hope this taught you a little bit about container gardening. You can do this anywhere, in an apartment, in your house, on your deck. You can even do it inside. I haven't ever tried that with tomatoes because you have to pollinate with a toothbrush, but it sounds like fun. All right, see you next time.